Page 30, robots marching. We got notes all over everywhere on this. Let's take a look at this. Look it over. It's about a page and a half long. The clef signs are still treble and bass clef. One sharp in the key signature. We're in the key of G major. It means all of the Fs throughout the piece are going to be played automatically as F sharps. And 4/4 time signature. I see a bunch of quarter notes and eighth notes and whole notes and half notes. We're all here, aren't we? Right hand first. Let's make sure we got these rhythms worked out. You're starting with third finger on B here. That puts the hand here. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and. Just that's all that is. 1 and. And the second line is the same notes, but it has an AVA above the staff. That means you go up. So there's no rest. You're going from here to here. You just lift up and move. You're going to lift up for the phrase anyway eventually, and when you do, you just move. Because the beat needs to be a steady beat. And you're up here. You do the whole thing again up here. Then at the end of the second line, the AVA goes away, so now you're back down here. Only second finger, so here to here. Just lift up and move. So the third line, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and now AVA. You just come up here, lift up and come up. You just do it again here. Top of page 31, the AVA goes away. You come back down here. You do it again. No AVA though. Let's go down to the last two lines on page 31. We're here. Then one measure of rest, and then you have an A flat, E flat. You have an AVA under the staff there. Remember, AVA means go down. If it's under the staff, it means go up if it's above the staff. Here, instead of here, we're down here. Now, the left hand will be playing in here. So you just get the right hand over and let it just hover over the keys. So when the left hand is done with its note, you can start, you're right there. You don't want to wait until the left hand's done to move. That's too late. Get it there and ready to go. That way, here. And then it continues to the next line. You're already there, just here. Yeah, and then it goes away and you finish it. Yeah. Left hand. Well, let's see. You got a G and a D here. Just 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, this is exciting. And the second line, when the AVA is there, that's only good for that staff. The left hand does not move. It stays right there. And the third line, now it's a rest on beat 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this fun. Now, top of page 31. Now, last two measures. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. But it has an AVA under the staff. So we're going to go down. So within here, you come down here. 1. If you have short keyboards, you have to adjust. If you don't have those notes, you play the lowest ones you've got. That'll work. The lowest D, G. And then in the second line on page 31, the AVA goes away, the left hand comes back up. The last two lines, we're here in the second measure, next to the last line. 1, 2, 3. During the rest, you come back here. You got these same notes that the right hand's playing. You can do 1, 5, 1, or a 5, 2. It's up to you. And then the last line, you're here. Okay. Put the hands together. What could possibly go wrong on this? It's here and here. Those eighth notes are by themselves. Now at the second line, the right hand's up here. And third line, the right hand's back down here. Whoa, what happened there? Third line, second measure. 1 and 2 and 3. So that's by itself. And then 4 is here. So it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And then you're up here. Back down here, do it again. And then left hand. And then lift up. The left hand's got to come up. So you are moving around a little bit here. So I go through and I put the heads together, and then I go back through it a few hundred times or whatever. I slowly work out the hesitations. It needs to be a steady beat. You can keep it slow, doesn't matter, but a steady beat, no hesitations. You have to look down at the keyboard when you're moving around. That's fine, but you're going to find that you only have to glance down. You don't have to look down and study it. You know what it looks like. Glance down long enough to see where you're going, and then your eyes are back on the music. Then I add the articulation. I'm going to connect the right hand. Lift up, like taking a breath. The left hand staccato. I'm on the key and I'm bouncing off. The last measure on page 30, those are not staccatos. Hold them down, and then going on at staccato, you add in the staccatos and the slurs. And then once that's in, I'll think about the dynamics. F at the beginning of this is forte, which means loud, and that's the melody, which is the right hand. These need to be in the background. I don't know how loud the background is, just we want to hear the melody. Second line, mezzo piano is sort of soft. You're up here, sort of soft. Left hand's very soft. Third line, mezzo forte, not loud, just sort of loud. The right hand, the left hand's still soft. Come down, sort of loud again, top page 31. Second line, you back up to loud. Third line, sort of loud, sort of soft actually. Fourth line, you're loud. This is going to be both hands here. Now once I have an idea about the dynamics, then I'll think about the speed. Allegro's quick, but it's got to be accurate. So you find the hardest part, wherever that is somewhere in there, moving the hands or whatever you're doing. The hardest part, how quickly can you play that accurately, and that can be your speed, because it all needs to be the same speed throughout. It'll be different for different people. And then you come back and play this piece later, months or years later, you'll find you'll play it faster and better. Please don't copy me. That's just one way it can go. You'll have to take it that speed. You can play around with the dynamics a little bit. You decide. Get into it. Remember the natural accents. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Feel the natural accents as you're doing this. Let's play through it very slowly and check the notes and the rhythms. I'm not going to do the louds and softs. I'll do the staccatos and stuff, but not louds and softs. So I'll give us 4 counts. 1, 2, ready, go. 4. Rest. 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 2, 3, 4. 4. Rest. 1, 2, 3, 4.